Moving on over to Dynasty Pearl, we have a battle in the E50. Keep in mind, this is not the E50M, and this is the E50. The one with less armor, less firepower, less mobility. Honestly, it's worse than the Tier 10 in almost every single way. But against Tier 8s, it should be able to compete. I mean, the armor is still lacking in a lot of areas, but that's okay. Because at this tier, well, no one knows how to play. Honestly, Tier 8's one of my least favorite tiers. Just no one knows what they're doing. Anyways, the team is gonna split two ways this time. So the mediums are gonna go this way. The heavies are gonna go left, except for, well, the VK on the enemy team. Now, again, it just goes straight through this thing like it's nothing. Well, I decided to move up here because the Chimera has a pretty long reload, so I'm just gonna ram into him, take a little more hit points off of him, and try to keep him pinned, because he's gonna be reloading for a while again. I'm gonna take out this T-49, then refocus my attention back onto this Chimera, block him so that my team can get shots on him. I'll get the clear shot on him, bringing it down to a 7 versus 5 situation. Now, I don't understand what this VK was thinking, because the rest of his team is on the other side of the map, and those mediums were not going to win a 2 versus 3 fight without his help, since he was sitting there on the back the entire time. Although there goes my Pershing, just running into the open being a one-shot. I don't know what you were going to do there, but better luck next time, I guess. Now, I'm going to let the P-44 bleed hit points. I'm just going to sit back here and, well, farm damage, I guess. Don't really have anything better to do right now. Now, I'm not quite sure what this P-44's objective is, because I'm going to try to get out of his way real quick, and he's just going to try to steal this or run into me or whatever he tried to do there. But I'm going to get the clear on him, bringing it down to a 4 versus 4. Now, the people in town, it looks like they've already been overrun. They're bleeding all their hit points so far. And it looks like it didn't go well. Personally, I usually don't go town on any maps unless it's a pretty unique matchup, but usually you'll see me going medium tank route in almost anything. Or, well, honestly, it depends on the map, but usually I go medium tank route. I clear this Centurion 1, bringing it down to a 3 versus 3. The P-44 puts one into the rear of the Conway and misses the next one, apparently. So I'm going to get the HE on him, bringing it down to a 2 versus 2 as the Conway cleared our Emil at the same time. Now that Emil's got a hefty amount of hit points, so I'm going to try to go after this Lurvis since he is 2-shot. I'm going to try to angle up here, but looks like he caught my lower plate there. And I'm going to try to get a side-scraping angle here. Looks like I might be over-angled, which in fact I am. I really hate the armor on this thing. And I'm going to try to clear this Lurvis before he gets a shot into me, which I in fact do. So now I'm able to take at least one more hit, well, 2 hits from the Emil before I die. Now, the Emil's inner clip, reloading those shells one by one, it takes forever. And since he's not shooting another one at the P-44 right now, I can assume, well, he probably only has 1 shell loaded. So I'm going to try to get that shot into his track there, but it didn't pan. So now I'm going to try again. This time going for the lower plate just to make sure it pans, bringing him down to a 1-shot and potential 2-shot. Well, he's potential 1-shot, just got to hope it high rolls, which it in fact does, winning the game and ending the battle. $5.3k damage, ace, 7 kills, not bad at all. And again, like always, thanks to the team for doing very little to none damage, allowing for me to get the most of the damage. To sum it all up, this tank is average, the gun is average, the penetration's kinda iffy. The armor profile is, well, what you'd find at almost any medium tank at this tier. Things can pen you. Mobility is, I'd say, average. I mean, considering the fact it is a pretty bigger medium, a lot heavier than the other ones, it does get up there in mobility, which is quite nice. This is one of those tanks who just want to play more passively instead of playing really aggressively into the enemy, because you don't really have a lot of DPM to clean people up. But if you get the angles right, you're able to go hull down and side scrape, holding positions pretty well against enemies, and hope they don't all push you at the exact same time. Anyways, with that note, I'll make my leave.
Like it's the end of the